Welcome to our article directory. This is articles about Texas. Right now we have articles about Texas, articles about New York, and articles about California live. We expect to bring live the other states as time permits and as we're able to bring them live, but right now we just have those three, so stay tuned. I just want to go over the submission policy. The submission policy is pretty straightforward, just like other article directories, except that um, we want you to write, about, the state. If it's Texas, make sure you mention Texas, Texas cities, Texas sites, Texas landmarks, Texas activities, Texas businesses, Texas topics. If it's California, the same thing. If it's New York, the same thing. If it's any of the other states, the articles about, Iowa or whatever it might be, although Iowa's not live, we want you to do that. Okay, next I want to show you how we like to see the articles submitted, how they're written, how they're put together, that kind of thing, because we really want your articles to stand out in the search engines. So I'm going to show you briefly how to make them search engine friendly. This is an article about San Francisco and San Francisco hotels that I'm working on. Um, what we'd like you to do is to break them down into subheadings. Search engines love subheadings, so try to put 3 in. We like 3. As you'll see here, um, I've got a I've got one heading about San Francisco's main attractions because that's what the paragraph is about. Then we got finding the right hotel because you want to find the right hotel in the right area given how you're going to sightsee or whatnot. And then the final one is about some of the main San Francisco hotels. So try to break down your article of over 400 words. We like about 400 words. Try to find 3 subheadings to put into your article. Also note that we don't have any specific character issues, so you don't have to make them each line 55 characters or whatever. We prefer it if you have no, just type your article and don't worry about margins or anything like that, and just submit it. The next thing you're going to need is an HTML editor. Don't worry if you don't know too much about HTML. What you want to do is if you don't have an HTML editor, go to Google Coffee Cup and free HTML editor, and download the free editor, install it, and then we'll show you how to use it. If you already know how to use or have an HTML editor, use the one that you're familiar with. Okay, I've cut and pasted the article into the HTML editor. I'm using the coffee cup one just to show you how to use it. And we are going to create our HTML headings. So we're going to start with the first one. We're going to highlight San Francisco main attractions. We're going to go up here and we're going to double click the H1. That's your heading 1. Then we're going to go down to finding the right hotel. And I made a mistake. Gonna pause the video. Okay, I'm back. Now, search engines love this stuff, so this is what you want to do. We're going to go to the second subheading. We're going to make that an H2 tag, which is slightly smaller font to put in. It's the next one down from H1. Then what you're going to do is you're going to select your final subhead, San Francisco hotels. You're going to come over here You're going to double click your H3, and that, I made another mistake. Gonna pause it again. Okay, let's try that one more time. Gonna highlight San Francisco hotels, double click H3. Now we have our heading 1, our heading 2, and our heading 3. Now we're going to move on to our next subtopic to make your article more search engine friendly, search engine food as it were. I'm going to pause the video one more time. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bold some of your keywords, italicize some of your keywords, underline maybe a key phrase, because the search engines love that stuff too. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Up here you can see your bold, your italics, and your underline. We're going to bold a few things. So one of the things that we're going to bold is, come down just a little bit. Okay, right here you have main attractions, which is a good keyword. So we're going to bold that. Come up here, click bold, and you'll see that it's highlighted in bold. Now we're going to move down to the other part of the article here. Going to move into the thing here. And as you can see, there's the Golden Gate Bridge, the Fisherman's Wharf. These are some of the main attractions. So maybe what you might want to do is you might just want to italicize that. So you'll click I up at the top, and then we're going to highlight, the whole thing as one. Okay. There we go. So you'll see we have that whole sentence highlighted. You can see that, like that. I'm just sliding the screen back and forth. Okay, so we're going to italicize that. Up at the top where I clicked bold before, there's the I. I'm going to click I, and you can see that that whole thing is italicized. Now I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to highlight some more keywords and so forth, and then we're going to put it, submit it into articles about California, and show you how to submit it and get it into the system. Okay, here we are on the website, articles about California. If you're a new author, you're going to want to go over to the right column over here and click on register new account. Okay. That'll bring you to this, where you'll register for this site. Okay, what you'll do is you'll put in a username. I'm just using the guy's name with an underscore character. You could have a nickname, whatever you might want to put in. And then put in your email address here. Put in your first and last name. These are all required, by the way, the ones